I've come to make an announcement. Brian's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his dumb-ass dick out and pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com. Brian, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dog looks like. That's right, baby. To all points. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a pong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. Right, I'm done.
Okay, well, that being said, welcome back.
How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god. Nobody's gonna know what you're talking about.
We actually mentioned it in the first part.
Yeah.
Go back and watch that part and then watch the thing we're talking about.
And if you already watched it, watch it again.
Nah.
Alright, so talking about the game, I fucking despise Disney's design for the fucking queen.
I do too.
Yeah, it's pretty hideous. I mean, I feel like that's the point, but...
I mean,
Okay,
even like
it-
the English
even if it's
illustration, she
supposed
looks
to be-
kind of funky, but
She doesn't look ugly enough if that's what they were going for.
yeah. I don't know. I don't. To be fair, I've always hated the Disney Alice in Wonderland.
Jesus, fuck that close up on Goofy. Why is Donald just looking at Sora's junk?
He's trying to find the
I
key!
feel like you guys are behind.
Oh yeah, I feel like I am behind. What time are we at?
2:35,
Yeah, I'm
2:36,
behind.
2:37, 2:38, 2:40, 2:41.
Yeah, okay, Donald's always looking slightly down, so if he's staring at Sora, he's just looking at his junk.
Hey, it's not his fault he's half my height.
Okay, but he doesn't have to look directly at it.
I mean, I guess.
Maybe he's just as transfixed with stupid crotch zipper as I am.
He must
So
be.
impractical! Although I suppose we shouldn't be blaming Sora, we should be blaming his dead mother. She probably dressed him.
Let him pick an outfit. It's no big deal.
Still her fault.
No, you can't just buy this outfit. You have to have someone purposefully make it for you.
I mean, I didn't want to bring this up, but I literally had a dress at one point that completely unzipped down the front. I never wore it because I was very concerned about the safety logistics of having a dress that completely unzips down the front.
Was it like a towel?
It was a decorative zipper. Like, it was one of those double zippers so that you could do it like the organization coats where you didn't have to zip it up or down all the way and you could have it kind of flared. So it was cute at the time, but then I was like, what if some dick just, like, literally unzips my dress? Then what?
You
Then,
see, I had a similar thing, only it wasn't about someone else unzipping it. It was, what if I get stuck in the zipper? And that's why I always wear underwear.
I mean, that's generally a good rule.
I mean, I watched Dumb and Dumber. It happened. Man, look at all these boxes. Look at all these evidence.
Oh no, the evidence has been mixed up! So clearly
Wait, are
we're
those
just gonna pick
presents,
one.
or are they like wafers?
They're presents.
But why?
I don't know, but also she decides that there's so much evidence that we just have to pick one. Screw fair or due process. Just pick one. This is your evidence.
Wonderland is wacky, huh?
Yes.
Imaginary numbers.
I mean, the good news is that I found enough evidence that it was like 1 in 5 chances of choosing wrong.
Wait, what happens if you do choose wrong?
I don't remember. And my guide is way over there. I guess I could Google it. What happens if you choose the wrong box in Wonderland? If you choose the wrong one, you'll still proceed normally, but Donald and Goofy won't help in the fight because they get arrested, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
They were on trial. Oh, okay, that's...
No, Alice was on trial. We were trying to present evidence saying that no, it wasn't Alice.
So
But if you
we're
choose
her
the wrong
legal
evidence...
team?
What?
So we're her legal team?
I mean, basically, we showed up while she was on trial and we're like, yo, you're a dick, what are you doing?
Are we operating pro bono?
Also, you can beat her up.
Oh, okay, that's good. This music is a little too happy-go-lucky.
That's because it did the standard Wonderland music instead of, like, a boss fight music, because this isn't the boss fight. The boss fight is coming next.
Oh, okay. Got that to look forward to.
We gotta break the tower!
What that tower ever do to you?
The tower! I'm glad I'm immune because the cutscene hasn't triggered yet. Now let's let Alice out. Uh-oh. She's gone.
Well, that's Schrodinger's birdcage for you.
I also feel like someone's probably going to point this out in the comments of two parts ago. Alice isn't a princess either, but she's a princess of heart.
What the fuck? Why?
Because they wanted Wonderland in the game, I guess.
They didn't put Mulan.
Mulan was in the
Disgrace.
second game. Will you
Disgrace.
calm your fucking Mulan boner?
No! It's the best one! It's the best movie!
Excuse you, Atlantis exists?
Okay, Atlantis is barely a fucking Disney movie and everyone knows it.
Wow! You're just jealous because it's a better movie.
The third act drags!
I mean, a little bit, yes, but still! Uh-oh. Oh no! We gotta get to the garden, the upside down. It's Stranger Things now.
Oh no! I don't have a Netflix
I
subscription!
was gonna say, you don't have Netflix. That's why Taryn's coming to my house to watch Series of Unfortunate Events. Which is fucking amazing, for the record. I feel like I've said that while we were recording before, but I feel like it bears repeating. 10 out of 10. We'll watch probably another 7 times. Stranger Things is like 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, but I'm probably not gonna watch it 12 times.
What the hell is it even about?
It's mostly 80s nostalgia mixed with standard, not interdimensional. It's got a little, I think I described it as like E.T. meets Silent Hill meets not The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of experimenting on psychic children, a little bit of 80s nostalgia, a little bit of a tough or a hard-ass cop who doesn't play by the rules. You know, little of everything.
Well, that's genre missing.
And a little bit of interdimensional monsters. But they're not based on, like, your deepest psychological fears or anything, they just actually exist. Which I guess Silent Hill sort of actually exists. I don't know, it's complicated.
Silent Hill doesn't exist.
It sort of exists, but only if you really fucked up. Like, I'm only partially joking.
I believe you.
Whee!
So what are we doing here? If Alice is gone, that means she can't be arrested, and everything's fine now.
Well, now we're trying to find Alice, so we have to go to the Upside Down room.
Why do we have to find Alice?
Because we are worried about her.
Why? She seems to have her shit together.
She was literally kidnapped while she was in a cage.
Well, that is a good point.
She's also like 8, for the record.
Was she? She's 8?
Pretty sure Alice is literally 8.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But
Like
she sounds like a fully
tops.
grown woman in the movie.
In the live-action movie.
No, I mean like in the cartoon. She doesn't sound like an 8-year-old.
Well, that's just because of voice acting.
This is crazy.
Let
Alright,
me
fine.
Google it. No.
Fine. We should save her, I guess.
The character is widely assumed to be 7 years old, and she gives her age as 7.5 in the sequel.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. So no,
Okay.
she doesn't have her shit together. She is literally in, like, 2nd grade.
Okay, you know what? If I was in that world as a 7-year-old, I would have rolled over, pissed my pants, and died.
You did not have a lot of bravery as a 7-year-old.
I didn't have a lot of anything when I was a 7-year-old.
I mean, I think when I was 7, I already hated the Alice in Wonderland movie.
Yeah.
And
Well.
James and the Giant Peach.
I've never actually seen that movie.
It's
all the way
fucking creepy. And this is coming from someone who, like, doesn't mind creepy shit now. I still, every now and then, bits and pieces of it will just pop in my head. I'll be like, oh god, it's so disturbing. Why'd they make it look like that?
What's so disturbing about it? Just the animation
It's just
stuff?
visually disturbing. Everything is designed in this really creepy claymation style. And they're all like giant insects and shit. And then there's this fucking giant ass metal shark thing that tries to eat everyone. Dude, I haven't seen the movie since I was like literally 7.
Okay, alright, well, it's
All I remember is suffering and nightmares. I also hated The Wizard of Oz. But that's partially because I have a fear of tornadoes.
I mean, shouldn't everybody?
I mean, not people, but my parents give me crap for it, because they're like, yo, we've lived through tornadoes, they're not that bad. And I'm like, they kind of are, though.
Yo, if you're not afraid of tornadoes, you aren't paying attention. Okay, alright, tornadoes can carry cars, alright? That's just terrifying.
Yes, it is. Or they can just show up with very little warning and destroy your entire life. I think that's what bothers me, is they're like an unstoppable force that shows up just out of nowhere.
Just fuck your shit. Like, I remember, I'm still afraid of tornadoes now, but, like, I remember when I was little, and I was thinking, man, a tornado could destroy my house. It would destroy my GameCube!
You know what? In a similar fashion, when I was a child, every night I would pray that we did not get hit by a tornado or the house did not get burned down. Not so that my family didn't die, but because I had a lot of stuff. I didn't want to lose my stuff.
Yeah, you know, that's understandable.
And to make things even worse, I distinctly remember praying that if it did hit our neighborhood, that it would skip our house.
You can't expect God to just cater to your every whim. Just, you gotta be realistic.
I mean, it seems pretty reasonable. Just have him jump a house. I mean, that could happen.
Yeah, just go around. It's fine.
Yep. Although I did also wish for pray for the pets to be safe. To be fair, I was concerned about the pets and my things, not so much my family.
Pets are important.
Still kinda true. Spoilers. And then my brother's gonna watch this and be like, well, fuck you too.
I wanted you to die.
I'm sure he feels the same. Ish.
What the hell was that sound?
That's a Cheshire cat.
Oh my god, I hate this thing.
Same. Anyway, he's kind of just leading us to summon the boss, Heartless. We gotta turn on these lights and then go back to... Well, we turn on these lights to create shadows. And then once shadows exist, we go back to the floor, because right now we're on the ceiling. And then we fight the shadows. But they're not shadow Heartless, but all Heartless are shadows in the sense that they are darkness, and darkness is the absence of light.
This is absurd.
It's a philosophical masterpiece, obviously.
It's...
Clearly Austin agrees, since he's not arguing with me.
It's stupid! That's what it is! Son of a bitch!
Wow. You're stupid.
Like, this game thinks it's so much deeper than it actually is.
I was literally adding all that explanation. Literally, the only explanation the game gives is that we need to find the shadows. So we light the lights, because you can't have a shadow without a light source.
Okay, see, I thought you were talking about, like, the larger themes of light and darkness.
No! I was being literal!
Ah.
Darkness is literally the absence of lights.
Okay, true, but what does it say about this game's narrative that I totally took you seriously?
You also have been paying attention for, like, what, half of the, like, 1/10 of the narrative?
Well, yeah, but, I've heard monologues by people and stuff. Like, characters playing chess and shit.
So, you mean from, like, 7 games from now?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, but we're sure, right? Like, this is gonna be out after that point, but Kingdom Hearts 3 actually has a release date.
Right, it's had a real release date for like 6 months.
I believe it when I see it.
I pre-ordered it. It's literally in the mail right now, as of the day we're recording this, not as of the day it's posting.
I believe it when I see it.
When I get it, I am literally going to text you a picture.
And then I'll believe it, because I will have seen it, but I won't believe it until I see it. I believe I have been explicitly clear.
Anyway, now the shadows exist, so we gotta go back to the floor.
Okay. Is Alice actually in here?
No, she's gone. The Heartless took her.
Oh. Well, I guess she's gone. She's lost then.
Well, she's at Hollow Bastion.
Really? Are all the fucking
Yes, because Maleficent needs all of the Princesses of Hearts to open the door to Kingdom Hearts.
And why does she want to go to Kingdom Hearts?
Because they think that, well, one is the heart of all worlds, and they think it's darkness, and that you'd get a lot of power from that.
And is Kingdom Hearts like a realm, or...?
It's like, it's just kind of a thing that exists. It's in the realm of dark. No, the realm of darkness is behind. It's fucking weird, okay? Yes, it's sort of like a realm within a realm. Within a realm? Yep, don't worry about it. It's not until, like, part 37.
I'm worried about it, because that's the name of the damn game.
Yes, it's where the hearts go when you kill a Heartless.
Fuck, whatever.
Short version, that's where it goes.